using a new fun thing that apparently was not working. I have no idea why. Just click out of that one and try a new one. Go back to the channel. Yeah. All right. Well, for those who are just now joining, you should be able to see everything. It is 2-1 in favor of 2-1 in favor of Lakeville. Apple Valley just had a 2-10 issued, it looks like, as there's two players in the box. I did not see what was happening as I was trying to figure this out. What? Oh, they got two separate 2-minute penalties. Well, that's better, I guess. So it's 5-on-3 for Lakeville for 2 full minutes. They start off by nearly losing the zone immediately. But it's worth noting, as Apple Valley push up, that just means there's less players to defend the net. Weisenberger to Bitzenhofer. Bitzenhofer, shot comes in. Goalie gloves it down. And Lakeville able to clear, or Egan, oh my gosh. Apple Valley able to clear. It'll come all the way down. They cannot ice at this level. Clock! Clock! You can't ice on the power play? You can't ice at this level. Or it is icing at this level. Why are they doing this? What is that? The refs are going to bring the puck all the way down, the face-off out to the left of the Apple Valley goal. I have no idea why they would do that. This is like one of those ref is making up a rule for no reason, I think. All right, well, Lakeville don't take long to get out. Actually gives them some space. Sutter put himself offsides, but they didn't call it. And now it's going to be Weisenberger. Weisenberger with a chance to shoot. Bednar is there. Couple stick handles from Apple Valley. Send it the length of the zone. And it's going to be, that one should be a pretty straightforward icing. You know what I'm going to say? They probably said it hit a stick, a high stick on the way last time, which then caused it to be a face-off in the Lakeville end. Regardless, 12:31 left in period number 2, 2-1 in favor of Lakeville. Tallis shot, deflection, hits the net. Going to be another face-off at the exact same spot. 1:02 left on the double minors for Apple Valley. Lakeville on a 5-on-3. Shot comes in. Tallis misses the net in the pads of the goalie. He squeezes them, and the puck doesn't come out. And that's going to be another face-off in the same exact spot. Comes out between the circles. Lensmeyer shot, and it's in the back of the net for Lakeville. And that is goal number 3 for Lakeville. And Lensmeyer with a good shot there. Lakeville able to screen the goalie with the amount of players they had on the ice. And Apple Valley just not able to move them out of the way because they don't have any players. Now, causing their own problems. Who comes out? Do they both come out? And it's actually just one of them. So Lakeville will stay on the power play. 52 seconds, it'll be 5-on-4. They take both penalties off. Oh, man. Scoreboard operators have a lot to do. They don't have a lot of time to learn how to do it. And when these situations come up with your multiple penalties, they sometimes have a hard time figuring that out. And if you ever had to do it, you would understand why. Puck comes all the way down in the Lakeville end. 30 seconds left on the second Apple Valley penalty. Now it's Swenson catching it on the near side. Swenson in the zone. Swenson tries to skate past his defender. Krzyzewski at the point, unable to hold. It's Lensmeyer wheeling. I don't know if he knows he has someone on his back. Now he does. The player goes to the ice, and Lensmeyer is able to escape. Lakeville will have numbers if they can get this in, and then Lensmeyer dumps it in deep. And Lakeville unable to hold at the point. I don't think he hit it. He did not play it or hit it. Now, Lensmeyer to the near side hits Krzyzewski, who was not ready for that. Swenson was unable to collect. No icing. Puck in deep. Far side corner. Krzyzewski. Eggenberger. Now Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer rims it around to the far side point. Oh, Apple Valley trying to do a nifty little backhand pass in front of the zone or in front of the net. And that's going to go down for an icing. Lakeville will change. Apple Valley will change. Apple Valley back to full strength. 3-1 is your score. We have 10:56 left in period two. Asante on 2 goals, the brace as they call it in the world of football. And then Lensmeyer scored on the 5-on-3 power play. Now it's rung around to the near side. In the corner is Bitzenhofer. Bitzenhofer gets it out just past the blue line off of the stick of Asante. Now it's Weisenberger in the center of the zone. Now it's Bitzenhofer. He knocks it forward for Nekrebecki. Nekrebecki going Nekrebecki center. Weisenberger is there. The puck is just sitting in the middle of the Apple Valley zone. They collect it, now look to go the other direction. It's Williams on the far side. He gets it in a little bit of a scuffle with a player. Apple Valley player goes down. Now it's Asante the other direction. Asante. Rolls off his stick. He gets it in front of the net. Oh, Nekrebecki was there. Bitzenhofer comes in. Big shot, hits the defender. Comes out to the far side point, and Apple Valley elect to just wing it down. That should be a pretty clear icing call. Okay. Third period, that would not go all the way. As we don't have to beat it to death, but these kids, they're big. They skate hard. There's a lot of snow out there even the middle of the second period. That almost kept the puck from going all the way down. It'll be a face-off to the left of the Apple Valley goalie. It's Lensmeyer again with his shot from the point. Asante over to collect. Asante on the wall. Apple Valley flip it out of the zone, and it'll be in the skate to Krzyzewski. He gets it back towards the blue line. Apple Valley control. Now puck comes in deep. Icing is waved off, and it'll be Krzyzewski going around his net. Now he flips it up to the point. Only an Apple Valley player there. The shot comes in, and woo! I think his name is Bachwold. He hit that clean. He's going to have another chance. Comes in. Oh! Krzyzewski catches it on the hand. Puck is in behind the net, and they're going to wave something off. Krzyzewski felt that one as the puck hit him in the hand. I will say, number 89, the shooting style, not necessarily what you would call conventional, but holy cow, the puck really comes off his stick really fast and really clean. I'm glad I'm not the one standing in between it and the goal. And oftentimes, the best case scenario there, I know you want to block shots, but if you let Seth see that, he'll probably save it. Now, far side corner, it's Williams who wheels around. Williams, headman for Eggenberger. Eggenberger, near side. The puck comes. He gets it. Eggenberger takes the zone, flips it in front of the Apple Valley net. Far side boards. Sutter is there. And now Apple Valley look to go the other direction. Headman comes. It could be a breakaway. Bitzenhofer. Oh, man. I mean, it's Cooper Bitzenhofer gets another penalty. I don't think that one was a penalty either. He's like I said, it's just unfortunate. Every time he does anything because he skates so hard, it seems like the whistle is going. It seemed like a fair challenge. Maybe. So now it'll be a power play for Apple Valley. Bednar will come off so we can have 2 defenders. It's Williams and Lensmeyer who came onto the ice. Now Eggenberger, he's able to get it out. Sutter is there. Sutter. Now Eggenberger pokes it up the near side boards. Sutter. Apple Valley unable to take the zone. The puck just sits on the blue line. You can't see that because I'm not showing it to you. Now the puck is dumped in behind the Lakeville net. Williams collects. He rims it around to the near side. The shot comes again. Ooh, hits his own player. Goes into the far side corner. Now near side. And Seth does well to hold it there. And we're going to have another shot here. Oh, Buckwell can't quite collect that one and has to just send it back deep in the Lakeville end. Lensmeyer trying to hold it up. Apple Valley right in front of the Lakeville net. No defender there as they just let Seth see the puck. It's going to come all the way down. Will it make it? It's not. They got to wave that one off. Yeah, they don't even have their hands up. So Apple Valley regroup in their own end. Puck at the blue line. Now Apple Valley take the zone. At the point. Ooh, good block there from Swenson. Can he win the race? Swenson, he was right there. And Mason Sutter collects it at center ice and sends it deep into the far side. And there is Swenson. Swenson pushes it towards the front of the net. And now Apple Valley look to go the other direction. Near side, Koszelski is there. Koszelski does well with his stick. Flips it back towards the Apple Valley blue line. Now they send it back in deep. They're going to wave off icing on that one, and Koszelski will go back to collect. 15 seconds left on the Lakeville penalty. Koszelski's pass finds Swenson. Swenson now battling near side boards. Puck goes back down into the corner. Now out in front of the Lakeville net where only Lakeville players are. Tallis looking to find the cross ice pass to Swenson, but it hits a defender, and now it's going to be offsides or either it hits someone on the bench, and it'll be a face-off just outside. Let's see where they put it. Just outside the Apple Valley zone. Bitzenhofer out of the box. Lakeville back to full strength. And Apple Valley win the face-off, but turn over the puck immediately. Now Neckerbecky, he takes a hard challenge, goes to the ice. Far side now. It's going to be won by Koszelski. And gloved by the Apple Valley player, but he's unable to get it onto his stick. And now it's going to be Asante into the corner. Asante pushes it towards Neckerbecky. And now Apple Valley win it and look to come the other direction. Headman pass. It's behind Lensmeyer. And Apple Valley are able to collect. Now Apple Valley. Player wheeling through the zone. Does his best Kaprizov as he puts the mohawk on, but the shot misses everything. And now top of the circle, shot comes down. It's won by Weisenberger. He's thinking about pass and then realizes he's not under any pressure. Now he sends it to the near side. Neckerbecky on the wall, and Neckerbecky goes down under a challenge. He's going to come out of the zone and stay at the blue line, allowing Lakeville to get back on sides, except that now Egan come the other direction, or Apple Valley come the other direction, goes to the far side corner. They push it back in front of the net. Neckerbecky is there. He needs to change. He tries to go cross ice and fans on it. Koszelski also still in the game. He wants to change. In the corner here is the scrum. Now it's going to wheel around behind the net, and Bitzenhofer probably got one thing on his mind. Yeah, one defender, two defenders. Here comes Bitzenhofer. He's building up ahead of steam. He blows through neutral zone, has the puck taken off his stick, and luckily for Lakeville, that ends up being an offsides. And it's going to be a face-off just outside the Apple Valley end. So Williams and Bitzenhofer at D for Lakeville. Bednar, Eggenberger, and Sutter. You know, inconsistent lines sometimes. I get it, but this is kind of fun to see all these different players get to play with each other. Sutter shot from the circle, and a player is hurt for Apple Valley. They really can't afford that. He did not. I'm going to move the camera here. We'll just put it on mute. Okay, he's back up. He probably just got stung. Blocked the shot. He's feeling it, but all signs indicate that he's going to be okay. So, all right, good. Face off to the far side of the Apple Valley net. Bitzenhofer, Williams, Sutter, Eggenberger, and Bednar still your Lakeville lineup. And now Apple Valley will change. And the ref is not having it, so he sends him back to the bench. I just let him go. It's okay, guy. It's all right. Yeah, you can't play, but you can play. This guy, just send him back. I would do the same thing. uh, the ref does not like the late change. Now no one knows what's going on. Like, I don't know who was on the ice. Bednar to Bitzenhofer. It slides off his stick. He's got to look for his teammates. Now he waits for Eggenberger to clear the zone and sends it back in deep. Far side boards. It's going to skip past the stick of Williams. Icing is waved off. Seth is there. Williams battling far side. And now Apple Valley take out their own player. And it's sent to the near side. Now Williams, he's going to go. Williams stick handles down into the zone, cuts towards the net. Shot comes in, and it's in the back of the net. Oh, and he got hit after the play. I don't know if they're going to call that anything, but a great rush there from Williams. Went alone, found the back of the net. Yeah, the ref saw the whole thing, so I'm going to guess whatever it was just incidental. And Williams was certainly going as fast as he could. So he hits the boards, but he's up, and that's 4-1 in favor of Lakeville. 4:11 left in period number 2 here at Hayes Arena in Apple Valley. And they make the poor goalie skate the puck out to the ref. Like, here's the thing they scored on me with. Lakeville win the draw, but sent back in by Apple Valley. Now at the Apple Valley blue line, Bednar and Eggenberger. Puck leaves the zone. Bednar now turns and knocks it in deep behind the Apple Valley net. Eggenberger giving chase. Apple Valley player fans on it. Bitzenhofer at the point. He's unable to hold the zone. Now it'll be a race down the near side. Bitzenhofer sends it back up the boards. Finds, Sutter. Sutter sends it to the far side for Eggenberger. Eggenberger able to get a stick on the puck, but Apple Valley hold. And now it's center ice. Bitzenhofer steps up. And now it's going to be Bednar wheeling to the near side. Bednar sends it in deep, or tries to send it in deep. The Apple Valley player is able to hold. Now Bitzenhofer, nope, it's going to be Eggenberger wheeling into the zone. Sits just inside the blue line now. Bednar wins it. Unable to hold it. Now Bitzenhofer unable to win the puck, but physically moves his player off. Now it's Sutter near side. Bednar. Another slash there that he gets away with. I think just because he's roughly half the size of the kid he's battling with. Now 89 wheels around, shot right into the gut of Seth Gagnon, and it will be a face-off. Good battle there down below the Lakeville net. Chance for Egan or Apple Valley, Chesapeake to score. 4-1 is your score. 2:57 left in period number 2. Lakeville with a comfortable lead, if you can even say that. There aren't really a lot of comfortable leads at this level of hockey. And by that, I mean like just Bantams youth hockey. Things can go real crazy real quick. So puck in the stick or in the skates of Lensmeyer. Now Apple Valley take the zone. It is 89. He's going to get a shot off, and wow. Yeah. And he makes no mistake about that one. Stick handles past 2 defenders. And you can feel when he gets the puck that Lakeville are just holding their sticks a little bit tighter. They fan, or they kind of, I would call it dive in. They miss the puck, and then when he's shooting, there's just not anything Seth is going to be able to do about it. And 89 put it upper left corner, and effectively not savable. So off the draw, Tallis and an Apple Valley player are going to be sent directly to the box for whatever it was that they were doing. And this ref is taking things very seriously. And I don't know, I didn't see what happened. We can watch it on the replay. But at least he took them both. So Tallis, number 45 for Apple Valley, I believe that's his second penalty of the game. So he'll be tied with Cooper. All right, puck is dropped. Eggenberg, it's still going to be 5v5 with the coincidentals. Now, Lensmeyer sends it into the Apple Valley end. It's flipped up the boards. Kushelski wins it for Lakeville. Now, against the boards is Eggenberg. Eggenberg holding his own. Now it's Nekrebecki. He tries to slide it deep. It's won by Apple Valley. Now it's going to come to neutral ice. Sent wide. Lensmeyer unable to win it. Apple Valley take the Lakeville zone. And now Lakeville, Apple Valley player on his stomach trying to just get something on net. Unable to get anything on it. Now Apple Valley are offsides. And it'll be... See, my family is standing next to me. They don't understand. Just chill out. Chill out. It's fine. Everything's fine. What? No. What you said was, that's offsides. Yeah. Just relax. I'll say it again. Remember, the refs are learning. They're learning just as much as the kids. There's no point in getting upset about anything. Shot comes in, swallowed up by Gagnon, and it'll be a face-off deep in the Lakeville end. 4-2 is your score. 1:39 remaining in period number 2. Lakeville currently have a 2-goal edge. They had as much as a 3-goal edge. Now, face-off, slap shot, hits traffic, and now going the other direction is Lakeville. And Eggenberger slides it wide to Asante. Asante pushes it up the far side boards. Now it's Asante again. He's unable to keep it on his stick in behind the net. And it's going to come out in front of the Apple Valley net, and they send it deep. It's not going to be icing. Neither ref even bothered to put their arms up. Now Williams off of the boards. Nekrebecki there. Nekrebecki gets a stick on it but can't win the puck. Shot comes in. It's deflected over the Lakeville net. Now Bitzenhofer takes a big shot at it, pushes it out of the zone eventually. Now number 5, Tower for Apple Valley right back in. And now behind his own net is Williams. Williams tried to backhand it towards Cooper. Cooper is going to pick it up. He looks for the headman pass for Asante, but sends it straight into the skates of a defender. And now it is going to be a face-off after an offsides call. 42 seconds left, period number 2. I don't know why Dallas and the penalties are over. They should be allowed out because that's a whistle. Near side, Apple Valley send it in deep behind the Lakeville net. Now it's Kushelski up to the far side point. It's going to be won by Sutter. They do have numbers. It's going to be a 3-on-0. The pass to Bednar. Bednar has, Weisenberger was perfectly positioned. Bednar got his head up, found him, but just couldn't get the pass past the defender. Now it's flipped out by Kushelski, held by Apple Valley. 13 seconds left in period number 2. Lensmeyer wheels to the far side. Sutter is there. He sends it the length of the ice, and it's going to be an icing call. 3 seconds left in the period. They should let the clock run. They will not. Actually, I guess that's not true. Apple Valley theoretically could shoot off of the face-off and still score. It is unlikely, but it's certainly possible. And if the center is looking for it, they should. If I was coaching, I would just put 89 in the dot and just say, shoot it immediately. Oh, he gets it anyway. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Seth saw that one, and he was able to get a glove on it 1 second. I mean, that was an ideal situation for Apple Valley. Sent it right back to 89. He got a clean shot off, but Seth was equal to that one, and that's how the second period is going to end. 4-2 in favor of Lakeville so far. 51-minute break, and then we'll be back to finish the game. Third period. I'm going to take a quick little break and put things on mute. Thank you. All right, we're ready to get back underway. Teams are in the face-off dot. It'll be Tallis back on the ice after the second period penalty. Eggenberger and Swenson with him. And Williams and Bitzenhofer at the back. Story of the game so far, Asante with 2 goals. Eggenberger's shot, saved. Lensmeyer followed it up with a shot from on a 5v3. They got them their 3rd goal, and then Williams on a rush with the 4th. But number 89 for Apple Valley, when he's on the ice, he's basically a threat every time. He's very good. And Tallis almost moonshot it over the goalie. Now Lakeville or Apple Valley able to clear. Bitzenhofer puts it back in. They're not going to call offsides. Looked like it was very close. Eggenberger's shot misses everything. Near side corner. And now it's going to be dumped all the way down. Again, there's no way that's going. Bitzenhofer will wheel. He's got Williams. He finds Tallis instead. Tallis dumps it in behind him. No one there for Lakeville. And it's sent in deep by Apple Valley. Around the Lakeville net, Bitzenhofer has Swenson on the boards. Bitzenhofer thinking himself, yep, selfish. Now Bitzenhofer building up ahead of steam. He does have room. Bitzenhofer into the Apple Valley zone. His shot comes in, blocker side. Apple Valley save, comes back out to the point. Bitzenhofer's shot hits a skate. Far side corner, Swenson puts everything he had into that check. Now Williams steps up, and it's going to be back. Tallis wins the puck for Lakeville. Far side. Now it's going to find the stick of Eggenberger. Great pass by Tallis. Eggenberger into the Apple Valley zone. Eggenberger, he's going to be tired. He's got to go off. He's going to give chase. And now Kushelski unable to hold. He sends it to the near side for Williams. Williams sends it in deep, and the remaining Lakeville players will go change. Nekrebecki on the far side. It's sent to the near side boards. Inside the Apple Valley end, they collect. Center ice, Weisenberger wins it, but Apple Valley sends it deep. Kushelski sends it up towards the near side, and it is just going to squeak over the blue line, and it's going to be an offsides on Apple Valley and a face-off just outside of the Lakeville end. 4-2 still your score, 11:50 remaining in period number 3, the game. They have not changed the period on the scoreboard. Weisenberger in the faceoff dot for Lakeville. And now Apple Valley off the faceoff, skated to the near side boards only as far as Lensmeyer, just outside the blue line. Lensmeyer battling. And now it's going to fall to the stick of 89. His shot is saved this time by Seth again. So another really good chance. And I mean, with him on the ice, there's going to always be the potential for a comeback here. 4-2 still to score, but not big enough lead. Now it's Asante looking for his third. Asante into the Apple Valley end. Asante puts it back on his forehand, gets it into the skate of a defender straight in front of the net. And Apple Valley now able to clear. It's not going to be icing. The only thing that Apple Valley or Lake will have in favor of them at this point, with regards specifically to number 89, they're going to wave off icing, is that they've got to be getting tired at this point. It's so much skating, and bodies on bodies. Now 2-on-1, 3-on-1 for Apple Valley. Oh, Lensmeyer does enough to deflect it behind the net. Apple Valley still here. Shot hits the post. Shot deflected into the far side corner. And it's Lensmeyer backhands it up to Nekrebecki at the point. Nekrebecki can't hold it. Now deep into the Lakeville zone. Kushelski rims it around to the near side point where it's going to be held by Apple Valley. Skips past the defender, but he's able to get it back. And now the shot in front of Seth. And he's able to collect it. And Lensmeyer just picks up the puck and comes wheeling towards the Apple Valley zone, and he's offsides, but they don't call it. Now Lensmeyer leaves it back, and no one there for Lakeville. Bitzenhofer comes. He has Bednar with him. Bednar, headman to Asante. Asante, that probably is an offside. Now Bednar shot. Goalie saves it to the near side corner. Williams there at the point. Shot to Asante. His one-timer goes past the net to the far side. Bednar battling in the corner. Now up to the point, Bitzenhofer holds. He gets a shot off. It's a good one, and it's gloved comfortably by the Apple Valley goalie. Great shot there from Bitzenhofer in that it was on net, but this goalie has proven several times this evening that his glove side is pretty stout, and he saw it the whole way and was able to save it. Now back to Bitzenhofer again. He will shoot. Shot. Misses everything. Williams puts it back towards the net. Eggenberger is there. His backhand misses the net. Far side corner. It's going to be Bednar. He's the only one there. Bednar sends it in towards the goal in front of the Apple Valley goalie. He lays on top of the puck, and it'll be another face-off in the Apple Valley zone. 9:17 in the third. 4-2 in favor of Lakeville. Cooper Bitzenhofer's had several good chances tonight as far as shooting chances. He's been open. He's had time to take it. He's pretty good on the shot now, or at least he's getting something on it. But either thwarted by the goalie every time, or now what are they going to call? I honestly don't know. I think it's Lakeville going to go. Yep, Mason Sutter called for a hook. So Lakeville back to the penalty box. And it'll be a 4-on-2 in favor of, for Apple Valley. So I've noted that number 89, Buchwald, he was moved to defense for the second period. He's back up at wing as they look to try and find 2 goals before Lakeville can score again. Buchwald puts it behind the net. It's going to come out to the point. Palace is there. Shot in front of the Lakeville end. Lensmeyer is able to get it out. Now will it go all the way down? I can't see the puck because it's against the boards. Icing is already waved off. Now Tallis is able to get a stick on it, keeps it in the Apple Valley zone, but picked up by an Apple Valley player. Now they're looking to rush. Lensmeyer, good stick from him. Shot deflected well by Lakeville, but Lensmeyer paid the price for that one, and he's like, I'm out of here. So Lakeville able to change. Now it's Bitzenhofer, squeezes it forward for Swenson. Bitzenhofer giving chase. Bitzenhofer towards the goal. Bitzenhofer, on his backhand, he misses the net. Tallis, Bitzenhofer, Tallis, shot just past the net. Bitzenhofer playing forward at this point. Far side with Buchwald trying to tie it up. Bitzenhofer into the corner. He's going to have about a 15-second shift here because he's going to have to go back off. Now behind the net, Apple Valley, and they send it out towards center ice. And now Williams giving chase with his player, Seth, alert out of his net, puts it to the far side post or far side boards. Apple Valley hold the zone. Now it's Williams looking to rush, but Apple Valley do just enough to keep it inside the zone. Far side, Tallis, he rings it around. And at the point, Apple Valley unable to hold it. Now it's going to be Williams. Williams with a chance here. Williams wanted to be goalie shot over the net. Just needed to at least hit the net. Now Apple Valley immediately go the other direction. Williams, good stick there. Asante with a check. Now Apple Valley have to wait until they clear the zone to avoid offsides. Now it's Weisenberger pressing at near center ice. Asante, nice little pickpocket there. And now Asante going the other direction. Asante takes the zone. Asante between a couple of players falls onto the stick of Weisenberger. Asante. They're just hammering on the puck. The penalty is over. Asante backhand looking for Weisenberger. Now it is going to be cleared out of the Apple Valley end. No icing called. Eggenberger back to collect. And his pass is intercepted immediately. Now Eggenberger to the near side corner. Weisenberger coming in as well. I don't know how those two are on the ice at the same time, but now it's going to be Nekrebecki. He has Asante. Asante wants to go, but he's so tired. He should have gone for the change at that point. Now it's out. Koszelski waits to clear. Now it's going to be going the other direction. And it is Buchwald to his far side. Eggenberger does just enough to put him up. Oh, my gosh. They're going to call that a penalty against Charlie Eggenberger. If it was a penalty, it was probably worth it, but I don't know. Pretty soft, I would say. With that said, the last penalty, Lakeville, I guarantee, had more chances than Apple Valley. So maybe the curse of the power play is the way to go here. So it's going to be Sutter, Bednar, Bitzenhofer, Williams, 6:05 left, 2 minutes on the penalty for Lakeville. And now a power play for Apple Valley in front of the Lakeville net. Seth covers it up. Cooper and Williams are there to kind of clean things up. And it will be a whistle and a face-off. 4-2 still your score in favor of Lakeville. And Sutter unable to win the draw. Shot from the point. Seth puts it in behind the net. Bitzenhofer is there. He puts a hard stick on it. And Bednar is going to be able to go himself. Now it's Bednar 1v2. He has Sutter with him. Bednar takes the zone. Bednar on his backhand now goes towards the net. Bednar puts the puck in, and it's behind the goalie and in. Bednar just slipped it in between the pads of the goalie. And he gets goal number 5 for Lakeville of the night. And that's the one that Apple Valley certainly wouldn't have wanted to see. 2 felt very doable. 3 is a little bit harder. 5:38 left in the third period. 1:33 left on the Lakeville penalty. And Bednar, good work there to get the shorty for Lakeville. Puck is down. Bitzenhofer wants to go himself again. Tallis is like, here, fine, go. Tallis knocks it in deep. And now Swenson will go collect for Lakeville. He chips it past his defender in behind the net. Still Swenson on the puck. He's knocked off it, tries to get it out to Tallis. Tallis swings and misses, but it finds Williams now into the corner. Tallis will go battle, comes back out to Williams. Williams shot. Oh, Swenson was there, couldn't get a deflection on it. Far side boards, and it is going to be cleared out to Bitzenhofer. Bitzenhofer holds it. Now Bitzenhofer again takes the zone, and he's thrown into the boards. I think the player who was checking him probably got the worst of that one. Now Bitzenhofer, shot comes in. It's past everything into the near side corner. Apple Valley on the puck. They send it out to center ice. Now it's going to be a 2v2 as they look to rush. A good stick there from Williams, and now flipped out by Lakeville, but it doesn't clear the zone. Now Koszelski sends it down. It's going to be out past the blue line. Swenson still working hard. Long shift for him, but man, like I said, that kid's just flying around these last couple of games. He's really found his form over the last 3 games. Shot comes in near post, and it's going to fall to the stick of Williams, who's going to look to go himself again. 1v2 is Williams, but we know he can do this. Williams to the far side. He slides into his own Mohawk, puts a shot on goal. He would have been extremely tired as well. So unable to complete the rush, but whatever. 5 seconds left on the penalty, 4:10 left in the game. 5-2 in favor of Lakeville. Asante in the faceoff. Lensmeyer and Koszelski at D. Nekrebecki to the left of Asante. Apple Valley win the draw, holding in their own end. They try to send it the length of the ice. Koszelski holds. It's back into the zone, and it's going to be an offsides on Lakeville. And the faceoff will come just outside the Apple Valley zone. 5-2 is your score in favor of Lakeville. I would call this now, at this point, a more comfortable lead with only 4 minutes left. Koszelski finds Asante. Asante drops it. Now it's going to be, they call it a hand pass. It was a hand pass. What Nolan needed to do was just let Avery have it. If Avery takes that, he's fine. But because Weisenberger took the puck after Asante put it on the ground, they call it a hand pass. Avery having a civil discussion with the ref, and they sort it out. Like to see that. They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one after the hand pass. And that was a high stick by Avery, but they didn't call it. Regardless, Apple Valley win the puck and go deep into the Lakeville zone. Far side, Koszelski in the corner. Nekrebecki there as well. Now it's going to be Nekrebecki comes away. Headman looking for Asante. Asante tries to chip it past his defender. It's going to not be, now it will be in the Lakeville zone. Koszelski sends it forward, hits the skate of Weisenberger, and Apple Valley take the Lakeville zone again. Shot hits the skates of Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer, near side wall. He sends it up the boards, but they can't clear the zone. Asante is looking for his opportunity at the hat trick. And now backhand shot comes in, and now it's ringed out by, I don't know. Someone else is getting a penalty. I have no idea who it's going to be. Nope, just kidding. The net was knocked off, and so it's going to be a whistle and a face-off to the right of Seth Gagnon. 2:56 now left in period number 3. Lakeville looking for victory number 2 of 2 on the weekend as they beat Egan last night, and now looking to finish off Apple Valley Eastview. Now it's Sutter out of his own end. Sutter near side boards. He gets checked. Puck comes into the Apple Valley zone. Eggenberger, his stick, unable to collect the puck. Now it's going to be Sutter, slides it into the Apple Valley zone. Sutter on his backhand. Sutter looking for the pass, tries to find Bednar, who was sitting in front of the net. And now Apple Valley tried to come the other way. Bitzenhofer holding at neutral ice, does well to wait for his players to come out. Now Bednar sends it in deep with the backhand, goes into the far side corner, comes out to the point. Bitzenhofer is there. Bitzenhofer gonna take another chance here. Hits a stick, shot past the goal. Eggenberger still there. Sutter is there as well. Now near side corner, Apple Valley have it. Headman pass. They're able to clear their zone. Now they're looking to take Lakeville. And Bitzenhofer is going to have to chase in behind his own net. Bitzenhofer wheels around, and he sends a player to the ground as he comes around. Bitzenhofer puck and skates. Now it's Bednar who comes away with it. It could be a 3v1, 3v2. Bednar stick handling at the blue line, almost threw off Sutter and Eggenberger. They did extremely well to not be offsides, and now it is offsides. And it's going to be a face-off outside the Apple Valley end. Face-off, Weisenberger. Swenson is there. Now Apple Valley into the Lakeville end. It's going to be collected by Koshelski. He has Tallis, but Koshelski goes himself now. Flips it forward for Tallis. Won by Apple Valley. Tallis there. Good stick from him. He kicks it forward. Swenson. Oh, I don't know if that was saved by the goalie. I think it was. It was tipped over the net, but Swenson, great move there. Now it's in the pads of the Apple Valley goalie. He covers up, and it's going to be a whistle and a face-off. Glorious chance there for Sam Swenson. Did well to go around the goalie, put it on his backhand, but the puck, however it happened, ended up soaring over the net. Face-off, Weisenberger in the dot. Koshelski and Lensmeyer in at D. Apple Valley behind their own net. Far side blue line. Now Apple Valley take the Lakeville zone. Shot comes in. It hits someone. Good traffic there from Lakeville. Swenson blocks the shot. Now it's going to fall to the stick of Koshelski. Now it'll be Swenson with a chance. Swenson takes his defender. Swenson, shot. Oh, come on, Sam. All he had to do was hit the net. Instead, he launches it over. Everyone looking to go bar down. Unnecessary. Goal to goal. Now, Weisenberger, his shot at the near post is saved by the goalie. Tallis in behind the net. Lensmeyer now, another chance to shoot. Far bar. Tallis is there. One save, two save. Tallis still hacking at it, and it's going to come all the way out. And now they're going to call another penalty against Tallis as a Apple Valley player went to the ice. And, it's just worth saying now, I didn't see exactly what happened. Poor Trevor has no chance if he's playing against kids half his size. They go to the ice, and it's just a penalty, regardless of what actually happened. With that said, penalty number 2 for Trevor. Doesn't matter. 2 minutes on the clock, but 16 seconds left in the game. 5-2 is your score. Feels like with 16 left, this is a formality at this point. Apple Valley could still score, but I don't think they're going to be able to get 3. Shot comes in. It flashes past the Lakeville goalie to the near side point. Shot comes back in where it's won by Eggenberger. Eggenberger near side boards. 5 seconds left in the game. Eggenberger is able to get it out, and that's going to be how things end here at Hayes Arena. All right, so 5-2 in favor of Lakeville. Good game for them. Asante gets the first 2 for Lakeville. Lensmeyer with the 3rd. Williams with the 4th. And Bednar with the shorthanded 5th. And valiant effort there from Apple Valley. Like I said, 2 full lines. And at this level, when you're playing Bantams, I mean, that's just a lot of skating, especially when players can check you. And so they do have, they probably had the player of the game on the ice, but Lakeville's effort, complete team effort again. Another great game tonight for Lakeville. They're going to be happy to come away with 2 goals, 2 back-to-back game wins, last night and tonight. So we're going to wrap things up now. Thanks for joining us. As I said, I'm still trying to figure out this YouTube stuff. Clearly, my little app thing that I added did not work well, so I will go back to the drawing board. Thanks for joining me. I'm signing off. We'll see you next time. Thanks.